yesterday that this is like shooting itself. It's not natural.
It is.
This is what it's like.
You see him, Cass? Okay, I got him. That's a Wendigo. Hi, guys. How are y'all? Yeah?
How are you?
How am I? Banging. Bye, banging. I'm good, thanks.
This guy is a trooper.
I don't know.
His arm is completely disconnected right here. Hanging by sinews.
Sinews and blood. Yeah, all good. Just, my wife thinks I'm dumb, but I told her that a long time ago.
Yeah, she knew what she was getting.
She knew what she was getting into. Without further ado, let's start talking to people. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
First of all, can we see the hair, please?
I was one-handed this morning, so I didn't do my hair.
Really, you can't turn around and see
It
it.
looks great, don't worry.
I'll bet
There's a little bit of a delay.
Thank you.
You
And
got
that was
it.
my question.
Yes, all right, next.
Sorry, we only got one question.
Well, then, let me start with Misha then.
Okay, what's your question?
Would you mind recording my question to Jared, please?
Oh, you want me to ask a question to Jared?
No, I want you to record it in my camera while I ask him.
I'm confused.
I think I'm beginning to understand what she's saying.
Hi, guys. I can see y'all.
Okay, what is your question?
So, I'm nervous.
The life of an actor. That's how he was when he directed. It's exactly what he did.
I think you're doing great.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Right, so
Nice nostrils, by the way.
during my photo op with you and Jensen,
Yes.
you're playing Bon Jovi. And then
Yes.
Yeah, so like I'm a huge Bon Jovi fan. I didn't know you were one too. So I
Yeah.
have something in common, yeah.
Of course. Who's not a Bon Jovi fan?
And you actually said that I have to sing Bon Jovi, so I was wondering if we could do it.
Oh, God, no.
That was
No
also
way.
a joke, everyone. I'm not
Yes,
requesting.
you got it.
And my question hasn't come yet. My
I
question
told her,
is...
it's a good preamble, isn't it?
Hell of a build-up.
Sorry,
Yeah.
everyone, it's my first time asking a question here. What's your favorite Bon Jovi song, and have you ever seen them live?
I have seen Bon Jovi live, and I've met Bon Jovi. I was in a movie with Bon Jovi.
So have I. I mean, not in...
Were you in Crying Wolf?
I've met John. I haven't been in a movie with him. Totally sucked.
Yeah.
But I've met him.
My favorite Bon Jovi song, as cheesy as it is, has to be Living on a Prayer. Living on a Prayer? Yeah.
Who doesn't believe in our prayer?
Or I'll Be There For You is a pretty good one. No, I was joking. So when we did Cry Wolf, it wasn't just a normal movie. It was it had won a contest. And so it was a Chrysler, which makes cars in the state. I don't know about Chrysler. But it was at the Chrysler $1 Million Film Festival. And so it was sponsored by Chrysler. So Chrysler gave the actors cars to use while we were shooting the movie at Richmond, Virginia. And so we would drive, they were Chrysler Sebring convertibles. It's like a 5 people sit in the car and top of He likes it that much. But we would drive to and from set blasting Bon Jovi and singing out loud while shooting Bon Jovi. So that was also actually very, very fun.
That is, it's really awesome.
It's amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
You got it.
Hi, Jared. Hey, Misha.
Ah, yeah.
First of all, I want to say, Jared, thank you for the Christmas Cottage. It's a very touching movie. I was crying, I was laughing, and you broke my heart and collected it.
Thank you.
That's amazing. So,
Thank you very much.
I'm starting to become an actress, and I want to know.
Don't do it. Don't.
I want to do it.
Misha also is studying to become an actress.
stage? Because when I'm on stage, I feel nervous. Do you have some special, I don't know, before going on stage, maybe saying something,
You know what?
listening?
Take a bunch of drugs.
Take a bunch of drugs. No, you know what? I still do get nervous. That's okay. I think for me, the key to just remember it's okay to be nervous. Most people are nervous on stage. The only reason I'm not nervous in these situations is because I've met you guys many, many times, and it's like talking to friends in a bar or something, you know what I mean? So, but even when they do like the Critics' Choice Awards or the upfronts, and Jensen and I are about to go on stage, I get a little nervous. I don't have to say anything. I'm reading off a teleprompter, and you get a little nervous, but that's okay. I think just remember that if you try to think about not being nervous, it'll just make you more nervous. Just acknowledge, I'm a little nervous, all right, I'm gonna get out there and do it. It's okay to be nervous, and people don't think less of you if you aren't nervous, you know? If they think it's easy, they should try and get up here and do it themselves. So just remember it's okay to be who you are and be nervous and, you know, carry on.
I also think that nervous and excited are pretty close together, so there's something about bringing a little bit of nervous energy onto the stage that's actually good because it's exciting and alive. And also, I think I speak for both of us. I mean, we get a little bit nervous when we come up on stage here. You know, so we wear diapers.
Yeah, I wear diapers. Both have diapers on.
Right now.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
Hello, Derek. Hello, Misha. My question is really a short one. If you have to describe...
Misha will take that.
Okay. Okay, my question is to both of you, please. If
No, unfortunately, I can only answer this one. But
So, if you have to describe Sam, Dean, and Castiero with just one word, what would it be?
dumb, and dumber.
That's it?
That was 3 words.
It was 3 iterations in 1 word.
Okay. Sam would be tall. I think that's probably the word that y'all would describe me. Dean would be angry. And Cass would be dramatic.
Hi, Jared. Привет, Misha.
Hi, привет.
So my question is, how many inches of duct tape has been consumed in 9th season to fix Winchesters to chairs?
Oh, we thought you were going somewhere different with that.
That's a mountain of expensive. I personally haven't consumed any duct tape, but we have used a lot. You mean to tie people to chairs? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll answer for that.
A lot. And we also have rope. So the duct tape, when you see a duct tape, is actually, give me a second. So it's duct taped around, but it's cut in the back. So they don't have to, so you'll duct tape around and around and around and around, and then they'll cut the back of it, and then just pull half of it out like this, so you can get up and walk around, and then when you come back, they'll just put it back. So
It's cheating.
yeah, we cheat. With the ropes too, it's not brand new every time.
The ropes, the chains, the handcuffs, all that stuff. It's actually, the handcuffs are often real. It's a funny thing, Robin, who is our on-set prop person, she is the one, it's her job in props to tape people up, or tie them up, or chain them up, or cuff them, or whatever. And it's funny because she's just like, all right, are we gonna chain this one?
Chains or ropes.
You want thick chains, thin chains? Well, how are we gonna do this? It's very routine for her now. She's probably done it 50,000 times.
Yeah, she's done it a lot of times. But my favorite thing was somebody brought a picture one time of Robin tying Jensen to a chair, because that's her job. And someone printed it off the internet or something at a convention. and came up to me and was like, showed me the picture of Robin tying up Jensen. And she said, who is this girl and how does she have the best job in the world? So I was like, proper Robin. All right, thank you. Привет.
Спасибо. Привет.
Спасибо.
Пока.
Where'd you come? All right.
Hi. Now that Dean has turned into demon, just we suspect that he did.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, so sorry.
Neither of us have read the script either, so.
Yeah. And on the lighter side of it, it gives a lot of opportunities for Sam and Dean to prank him, like put a holy water into the shower and stuff. Would prank Dean, what would you think they would do then?
That's a really good idea.
I think you probably have the best one.
I love the idea that Dean is a demon.
Oh, God.
Is a demon now, but everything goes along just as it did before, except for that he's a demon now. So it's like if you give him an iron fork at the table.
We could always shoot him because it won't kill him. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, so we're gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll shoot him.
That's a good party trick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot you, pretend to be dead, everybody's gonna be freaked out.
Check this out. Yeah, so lots of gunfire and some holy water in the shower. Demon Dean is gonna be showering like, oh, guys, again.
Just coming out of the shower. Help.
Screeching. Hey, I'm guessing that Demon Dean won't live in the Men of Letters. Right?
Yeah, because he can't get in.
Right?
He's already in? He's already inside.
He's already in. Maybe now he can't get out. You figure it out, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to put it together.
Thank you so much.
Yourself, please, just be careful.
We'll try not to, I can tell you what. Thank you so much.
Baka. Your accent's impeccable.
If there would be a movie called Supernatural, which episode scripts would you take for you?
Just out of one script? One episode?
No.
Or a lot? One.
At which episode of Supernatural would we make into a movie? Good question, guys.
The French Mistake. Or changing channels. So thank you. Maka.
My question is mostly for Joy, sorry.
Jensen, let's get it.
I'm from Poland and your surname is Polish, so I was wondering, Misha can jump in, I guess, because you have to go distinguish these weird surnames and how was it?
You what? You have a weird surname.
No, yes. How was it growing up with foreign surname? How it you were bullied by kids, or was it any advantages to disadvantages of the Skype name?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Basically saying, because of our odd surnames, did we get bullied all by kids? Absolutely.
Or any,
Yeah.
Or did you have any advantage?
The advantage was that no one could forge my signature because they couldn't spell my name, so.
You can pronounce it correctly either, so.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the advantages are when you're a kid and everybody gets bullied. Everybody gets bullied. And when you're a kid and you get bullied, you kind of have to realize like these kids are stupid. You're gonna ignore them. So it kind of makes you strong in the long run.
Until you can get big enough to bully them yourself.
Yeah, it's a good feeling. Oh yeah. I didn't do it.
I also had I still do have a weird first name.
Yeah.
In the States. Not in Russia. But in the US, Misha is a weird name to be called, and Krushnik, which is my real last name, is also an uncommon name. But I got picked on for other reasons, not just my name. That was just icing on the cake.
It opened the doors for many other very obvious flaws.
Yeah.
That were his fault.
I had a somewhat strange mom who, you know, she sent me to school when I was like 5 in pink tights, which didn't go over that well in the classroom. Like, I got picked on a lot, and I didn't quite understand why.
He still wears those pink tights, by the way.
They're very, very tight now, though.
Except for in the crotch. So crotch translates. Awesome. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Hi.
You mentioned yesterday that you wanted to be a politician, to change things from the inside, but it didn't turn out as you expected. After that experience, is it being hard for you to keep on having hope to change things, that you still could do something?
That's a very good question. I actually did. I mean, I wasn't joking. I really did want to go into politics, and that's why I you know, interned for Bill Clinton in the White House. And but what I saw of that process, that very limited view I had of it, was a little bit disappointing. It didn't seem like a whole lot of great stuff was getting done, in my opinion. So I actually do kind of hold out hope that telling compelling stories can change civilization perhaps more radically than politicians are able to. I think that a lot of the most significant cultural shifts that we have had over the last century have actually come from film and television and books and art that gets people to start thinking in a different way. And when people start thinking in a different way, culture changes and society changes. So I am not altogether pessimistic. Not altogether.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I have a question for both of you, but I wanted to say to Misha that I wanted to say thank you for being an inspiration to me, because I did research last year, and ever since I've been trying to do some good for other people who are less fortunate than I am. So I just want to thank you for inspiring me to do that.
That's awesome that had that effect on you.
And the actual question was, what would the heaven for Castiel and Sam look like?
Sam's would look like a giant bed
Where Jared could sleep.
where I could sleep. A big pillow. A new arm. No, I don't know. I think Sam. I thought we saw Sam's heaven.
Yeah.
Which I thought was kind of strange. I think Sam's heaven would probably be the Mendeletter's library. Somewhere where you can research, do some good, and sleep in the couch chair. Yeah, that's what I'd say.
Did we ever see Castiel's version of heaven? He was.
Oh, the fake one.
We saw the fake one, but did we see Castiel? Back in the day, he was in heaven, but was that his version of heaven? No, I don't think so. Yeah, that was a Tuesday.
Was it just heaven?
Someone else's heaven. That's a very good question that I probably should have thought of the answer to a long time ago.
Or while I was answering mine.
Yeah, that was actually another opportunity missed. Do angels have the same experience of heaven as people? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think angels are in kind of...
I think that they're in this sort of ethereal plane that doesn't look anything like what you can describe, thereby getting me out of the question.
Well played, sir. What do you think it would look like?
I don't know. It's just...
That's our job to know.
The writers. Well, thank you. Food for thought. Cheers. Thank you.
It would look like Holland.
Hi guys. Jensen said yesterday that he enjoyed always prank Misha just because you like
Because we
him.
don't like him.
Yes, and we
supernatural cast, everyone in the supernatural cast is very friendly. And when Misha came, as supernatural during the set, was there some special moment when you all realized that you became such a good friends? I mean, Misha, Jared, and Jensen. Was there a special moment on?
You mean, are we friends?
That's a good question. I don't think it ever happens in a moment like that. I mean, a friendship that's worth anything always builds with every experience. And we often talk about JIBCON, about coming over. I mean it, like coming over here, seeing everybody, seeing the fans here, seeing the crowd, seeing Rome, having fun together. We always go to eat and walk home through the streets of Rome. And
You know your feeling.
yeah, so it's just a great place. And so I think we gradually, I don't know.
It wasn't sudden, and it wasn't right away either. Because at first, I think I was like, who are these guys?
Yeah, and we thought
they definitely thought I was a creep. So there was a period of figuring one another out.
In all fairness, we knew from the get-go that he was kooky. We just didn't know that we were going to enjoy his style of kooky, which is not inaccurate.
It's actually probably that.
Actually, probably true. So our initial reaction to Misha was dead on.
He's weird.
But we love him anyways.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you.